is way, way down in the bottom of my heart. Way, way down inside of me. Way, way down in the bottom of my heart. That's what he has done for me. Once I was lonely. Once I was sad. Once I thought I'd lost all the friends I ever had. The devil tried to tell me that I was doing fine. But I looked to heaven and found sweet peace of mind. His love is way, way down in the bottom of my heart. Way, way down inside of me. Way, way down in the bottom of my heart. That's what he has done for me. With me everywhere I go. That's why I'm so happy and I want the world to know. His love is way, way down in the bottom of my heart. Way, way down inside of me. Way, way down in the bottom of my heart. That's what he has done for me. That's what he has done for me. Gracious, you're very kind to the Rangers. We certainly appreciate the wonderful applause that you folks have been giving us. It's a real pleasure for the Rangers to folks today. As a matter of fact, we're a long ways away. We're a long way from home and from our families, but it is a real pleasure. Hold it. Come on now. Don't you know it's impolite to try to talk when somebody else is speaking?
I certainly do.
Well, all right.
So why don't you shut your big mouth till I get through?
You're not the one supposed to be talking right now. It's supposed to be us. And by the way, have you learned any Spanish since you've been here in Spain?
Oh, yeah, I sure have.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. I'd like to hear you speak some.
All right. Sigh, senor. Chili.
Chili.
Hot tamale.
Spaghetti. Hold it. Spaghetti is not a Spanish word. You don't eat spaghetti in Spain. You eat it in Italy.
You eat spaghetti where you want to, and I'll eat spaghetti where I want.
Why don't we stop eating spaghetti right now long enough to sing these fellas another song? And as a matter of fact, we'll do one that the young fellow who's doing all the talking up here for you wrote just recently. We hope you enjoy it. One entitled, So Many Reasons. So many reasons why I love the Lord. So many reasons I can't count them. So many reasons why I trust His word. So many reasons I can't count them. One is how He saved me at an old-time altar. He placed within my heart a joy I know. He filled my life completely, gave me hope for tomorrow, and that's the reason why I love Him so. So many reasons why I love the Lord. So many reasons I can't count them. So many reasons why I trust His word. gospel feast, oh come without delay. Faith is the way, faith is the way. Clouds of gloom and darkness soon will fade away. Faith is the way that leads us home. Faith is the way that leads lost sinners to the cross. Faith is the way, faith is the way. There is room enough for all who will obey. Faith is the way that leads us home.
Never mind temptations, brother, only walk the
Faith is the way.
Run the race with patience, brother, seek him every day.
Faith is the way that leads us home. Faith is the way that leads all sinners to the cross. Faith is the way, faith is the way. There is room enough for all who will obey. Faith is the way that leads us home. Faith is the way that leads us home. Thank you very much. Faith is the way that leads us home. We hope you enjoyed that song by the Rangers, and it's a real pleasure to be with you here on the continent, so to speak. And I'd like to introduce the Rangers to you folks, so that you may meet them a little more personally. Our tenor singer over here, on my right, is a gentleman whom I think you will enjoy throughout the remainder of the program here this afternoon, and his name is Darrell Johnson. Darrell Johnson. And, well, they like you over here, don't they? You've done well. Over here at my left is over here at my left is a gentleman who plays the piano for the Rangers, and he's been doing this for the Rangers for quite some time. As a matter of fact, he's one of the members of the original Rangers Quartet. Years ago out in Dallas, Texas, he started operations with these boys, and that was in 1903 when he first began singing with the boys. And he's doing just a good job today. I hope you'll give him a nice welcome here on the continent, so to speak. His name is David Reece. Would you please?
As the cow said to the milkman on the cold, frosty morning, thanks for those warm hands. Trying to make me look old there. Actually, I'm the youngest one in this bunch. Just got a lot of miles on me. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but I'll give you a little clue. My Social Security card number is 3. Darrell Johnson there, he just introduced. He's a young fella. He didn't say so, but he is. And, well, in fact, he is so young that he just started shaving yesterday. Cut both his legs. And Darrell's also a single boy. And everywhere we go, Ronnie always introduces Darrell as being a single boy. And people come around, they want to know whether or not Ronnie and I are married. Well, I'd like to clear that up for you right now. Yeah. I told my wife just yesterday, I said, Luther? No, actually, her name isn't Luther. Her name's Hazel. She's named after a nut. Her mother. Old witch Hazel. And there's a woman for you, I guarantee you, big and fat and loud. When she comes in the house, you know about it. It sounds like somebody throwed a hog in the living room. She's so fat, she looks like a stack of used tires. The other day, she come in the house and looked right over at me, and I hadn't said a word to nobody. She looked right at me and said, you shut up. I said, now, him. What was that? That's Southern for here. Him, you got to get it right up in there, you know. I said, him. You mess with me, and I'll go in yonder and get the scissors, and I'll come over there and cut the straps on your girdle, and that thing will flog you to death. And I did. And it did. Oh, she's a mess, and the world's worst cook. I'm telling you, here a while back, she was over at the house. She cooked supper for us, and we ate, and after a while, I went in the kitchen to get me a drink of water, and up there on the shelf was a big old roach taking an Alka-Seltzer. One thing I'm proud of, though, I have a son in school and studying to be an astronaut.
No, we hadn't heard about that.
That's right. Well, now, we think he is. We got a note from his teacher the other day, and she said he wasn't doing nothing but taking up space. I just took it to that. That boy watches television all the time, Ronnie.
Is that right?
I've never seen anybody so crazy about TV in my life. In fact, last week, just before we came over here, he sat and watched TV all week long. Just had the biggest time, just laughed. And we're kind of worried about that, too, because our set's been broke about a month now. Just to show you how much he does watch TV, his name is David, too, you know. And the other night he started to bed, and I said, "Good night, David." He said, "Good night, Chet." Oh, there's a lot more I can tell you. I got some family to live with.
That is quite some family, I'll tell you. Well, I'm kind of a man in the middle, at least ways I stand between these two.
Skin is a rail.
And,
world's largest midget, we call him.
well, we won't go into that.
He's so skinny he looks like a Venetian blind with a pair of breeches on. Well, put a fur coat on him, you can use him for a pipe cleaner.
Well,
he's so skinny, his pajamas just have one stripe.
do you have some more?
Oh, I have some more.
Well, let's save them for the second half of the program, all right? I'm glad to be over here as well with these gentlemen. My name is Ronnie Page, and that rounds out the Rangers. And right now, let's sing a slow song for you, a beautiful song. As a matter of fact, it's one that, again, our pianist wrote some time back, and we're only too happy to do for you folks here today. Hope you enjoy it. One entitled Whisper a Prayer. To him. One of the vanishing institutions back in the United States is one of the great institutions of our country, and that's the little country church, rapidly disappearing from the countryside because of the great conversion on the cities now. And the big churches are taking over where the little churches once had been, and a lot of folks are missing these. We'd like to sing a song about this right now, and we hope you enjoy it. It's a relatively new one, and it's entitled, "Oh, They Tore the Old Country Church Down." All right, fellas.
Oh, they tore the old country church down, built a big with a steeple so high it reaches to the sky, and pride has stepped in where love could have been. They no longer kneel and pray old-fashioned way, but they stand up there tall and proud. They don't sing about the cross or the blood that Jesus lost in that big new church way uptown. Oh, I long just once more to enter the door of that humble little place in the dell, where God's Spirit was felt and He saved my soul from hell in that little country church over there. Oh, they tore the old country church down, built a big new church way uptown, with a steeple so high it reaches to the sky, and pride has stepped in where love could have been. There's nothing wrong with that church. If they'd humble themselves and pray, they would hear from God today in that big new church way uptown. If we'd humble ourselves and pray, we would hear from God today in that big new church way uptown. Sinking fast, my race is nearly run. My strongest trials now are past, my triumph is begun. Oh, come, angel band, come and around me stand. Oh, bear me away on your snowy wings to my immortal home. Oh, bear me away on your snowy wings to my immortal home. I know I'm near in holy ranks of friends and kindred dear. I've brushed the dew of Jordan's banks, the crossing now is near. Oh, come, angel band, come and around me stand. Oh, bear me away on your snowy wings to my immortal home. Oh, bear me away on your snowy wings to my immortal home.
Thank you so much. That's one of the old timers. Oh, come, angel band, coming around me stand. We hope you enjoyed it. You can't imagine what a pleasure and a thrill it is for the Rangers to be as a part of the unit, as the first gospel unit ever to be sent overseas here by the United States government. Thank you. Gee, that's wonderful. And we're having a real ball. We're enjoying ourselves so much, meeting a lot of nice people, and the folks have been so kind to us over here, and to think all of them would be impossible in the time allotted. So we'll just dedicate this next song to all the folks who have been so good to us since we've been here in France. And we hope you enjoy this beautiful song, one of the prettiest songs I believe the Rangers have ever done. And it's entitled, Thy Will Be Done.
And when they turn to gold, from hill, then will I find a tried and sure foundation upon His everlasting word so true. Then lift thine eyes and breathe a prayer to heaven. He guides thy feet until the crown is won. Sometime, somewhere, He'll answer everybody. So keep the faith and say thy will be Oh, my brother, do you know the Savior, who is wondrous, kind, and true? He's the rock of your salvation. There's honey in the rock for you. Oh, there's honey in the rock, my brother. There's honey in the rock for you. Leave your sins for the blood to cover. There's honey in the rock for you. Then go out through the streets and byways, preach the word to the many or few. Say to every fallen brother, there's honey in the rock for you. Oh, there's honey in the rock, my brother. There's honey in the rock for you. Leave your sins for the blood to cover. There's honey in the rock for you. Oh, there's honey in the rock, my brother. There's honey in the rock for you. Leave your sins for the blood to cover. There's honey in the rock for you.
That's an old song, but we just recently learned it, and it sounds that way, doesn't it?
It sounds like we run over it in a car.
We did. We just ran over it in the car. And it's called Honey in the Rock. Nice to be with you today, and we hope you enjoy the singing by the Rangers from Nashville, Tennessee. And we have really been having a fine time since we've been over here. It won't be long before it's time for us to go back to the States and back to our home in Nashville, Tennessee. Of course, that's where we live now. Prior to that, some of the boys are scattered out from different parts of the country. Both the tenor singer, Daryl Johnson, and our pianist, baritone over here, David Reece, is from North Carolina, up around Charlotte, North Carolina, as a matter of fact.
Well, Ronnie, I lived in Charlotte a long while, but actually I was born and raised at the foot of the Blue Ridge Mountains, right up there in the sticks.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, it's so far back in the country till, well, they don't get the Grand Ole Opry till Monday night. And I tell you, I came from a poor family. In fact, we were so poor, the poor people laughed at us. I mean, we didn't have nothing. When I was a boy, we didn't have nothing. Nothing fit to eat, nothing fit to wear. Well, hit us aside. All of us is just pitiful. That's right, as poor as Job's turkey. Had to lean up against the fence to gobble. I've had a rough time all my life. Everybody's always picked on me and treated me like a dog. I don't know why. But I remember my folks, my own family used to play tricks on me. And like one day I came home from school and they had moved. I've had a rough time all my life. I've seen times so hard I saw a rat sitting up in the corner eating a red onion and crying like a baby. We farmed a little bit there back in North Carolina. I remember one year our crop was so bad, one night for supper we eat 17 acres of corn. We couldn't grow nothing, friends. We was poor, but we was happy. I remember there's a fellow lived next to us there on a big ranch. He had 5,000 head of cattle, 2 Cadillacs, a swimming pool, just everything in this world a man could possibly want. Do you think he was happy? Huh? Do you think he was happy? You dead blame right he was. But everybody picks on me. Just the other day in Nashville, Tennessee, I was walking down the street, and a policeman come over and give me a ticket. I said, "What in the world is this for?" He said, "For jaywalking." I said, "Well, I can't help it. I walk this way all the time." I walk this way today, friends. I can't help it.
You've really had trouble all your life, haven't you?
I certainly have.
Well, we're not going to have any trouble now because we're going to do a song for these fellas that I think they'll enjoy. This is a new song. It's brand new, as a matter of fact, and we think it's one of the prettier songs around today. We hope that you enjoy it. It's entitled, "He Has Shown Me the Way." Song, "My Faith I Give to Thee." He has shown me the way is the name of it. Tell you what, if you really enjoyed it, I want you to give a nice hand to the young man that wrote it, Mr. David Reece, our pianist. Good song, David, and we hope you enjoyed it. Well, time is getting away from us so rapidly. We have time for about one more song, I believe, before we have to take our leave of you folks, and let me say that you've been wonderful to us, and we do appreciate it. And we'd like to sing an old one for you now. My gracious, this goes back to literally hundreds of years ago. Some of the pioneers used to sing it as they blazed a trail west in our country, the United States of America. We hope you enjoy it, the way we're going to sing it for you overseas now. A song entitled, "On Jordan's Stormy Banks I Stand," or "I'm Bound for the Promised Land."
Jordan's stormy banks I stand and cast a wishful eye to Canaan's fair and happy land where my possessions lie.